Good morning, everybody. It is a brand new year. We have all kinds of things happening this year, but thanks for being patient as I took a few days off. Just enjoy the time and reflect a little. But more on that later. Let's go say hi to the horses. Maybe the dog will come along. That was Zeus. He is an old dog, and he's been doing great. Everybody's been asking. Thanks for asking. Zeus is doing fine. I know he doesn't show up too much, but he doesn't tend to come past the barn kind of idea and just saunters around a little instead of runs around with me. This is Annie. She's on her way up. Not quite finished her food, it seems. Hello, Annie. How's it going? Annie's a wildie, and that means that she came from the wild, like a Mustang. And she has recently been completely unbraided. Let's see how she's doing. Not bad, not too braided, just a little messy. And she loves a good scratchings. She's young. She's just a youngster, aren't you? Yeah. She's 1 3/4. It's coming up on 2, probably in May, like most horses. And what can I say about her? She's got so much energy. She's a heck of a lot of fun, great personality. Very curious and charismatic, and she loves a good scratchings. Just walking backwards for that scratchings. This is Mr. Wild. He's also a wildie / Mustang. Comes straight from the wild to here after a quick capture by somebody, and he is absolutely fantastic. He's coming on his 2nd year here. Oh, he touched the fence. It's very light, but it's just enough to discourage them from hopping on these fences at all, which is good. We want that. Hot fences are very, very good for horses. Very safe, although they're not a big fan of it. It's cold. A little bit of ice today. It's been, what do you want? She says, your hand smells like Annie. What does Lena want? Ear scratches. Nope, not that much. Just a little bit. Not too much. She wants behind the ear scratches. You never know. Just gotta try. Horses don't talk, but they do talk with their body an awful lot. Lena usually loves a good ear scratching, so we can give her one real quick. Lena is an Oldenburg draft, about 15. By the way, this guy is 5. Are you 5 going on 6? I think you're going on 6. He's going on 6 for sure. Hi, buddy. I know. We didn't get to pet you much because you touched the fence. He's so much fun. He's very playful, very curious, very interesting horse. He'll tolerate all kinds of things. Come here, you're okay. Thanks for the slubbery hands now. Moving on. Lena is an absolute joy to be with. She's fantastic with kids, almost all people. She's never a danger. Except maybe when you're riding and she doesn't want to stop and she keeps on going. That's kind of the reason she was free. The first 2 were $500. Because when you rescue horses around this joint, they're almost always $500. But Lena didn't cost anything other than shipping, handling, trailering. She came from an island not far from here called Vancouver Island. And well, we wanted her. So I said, sure, I'll take her. She looks sweet. All right, for our next miscreant, Gracie. Gracie's an Arabian. I think she's 9 now. 9, 8, one or the other. We've got papers, we know. Hello, Gracie. Yes, I know you love a good scratches. All right. I got it. Oh, a big shake. She's pretty neat. She's got her own sort of trauma or issues from her past that we keep working with all the time. Lots of energy. Always looking for, just like everybody, always looking for some good scratches and touches. Where do you need it? This side? I can help you. She used to never want her ears touched. So it's very, very encouraging. And the top of her head is very encouraging that she's kind of interested in it for the most part, doesn't really shy away. Come here for a second. Come here, come here. Come here. I know. It's not showing her good side just at the moment. I'm just kidding. She's just doing a lot of chit chat. Hi, what's wrong? Come here. Come here. Hi. You look troubled. You look troubled this morning. A little bit of troubled. Oh yeah. But we take a trouble out. Even when they yell at us a little bit, take them back to being soft and understanding. They're dirty. So Gracie's sort of our special case. I treat her as such. Well, that's good. Just trying to release something there. Sometimes you gotta push horses a little bit. It's hard to explain. I know I'm gonna end up in a little bit of a tangent, but sometimes, you know, when you just say, hey, can you come here for a second and come deal with me a little bit? And they say no, but you sort of keep at it and you stay gentle and you stay soft and stuff. Then they kind of get to a point where that is a lot of yawning. You are a yawning expert today. You see how soft her eyes are now? Come here. I know. Come here. Keep reaching. You'll be okay. There's a soft eye right there. A little bit of peace and quiet in her mind. She doesn't. There's something to be said for letting a horse know they don't always have to be such a bossy pants or a yeller or something. You can just watch them sort of release like this. It's an unusual situation this morning, but here we are. Let's see what she does. I'm gonna let her come back to me this time. If she chooses not to, then I'll just let her be. And it's a funny thing, because sometimes you sort of force it and sometimes you sort of let it be. I'm gonna come under this time so I can direct. I bet she wants a shoulder done though. I would imagine. Come here. Good girl. Something soft, and then we'll head over to a shoulder. All right. Neck, upper neck, top of the head. Right there. That's the spot. Let her have a shake. And move on. That's a lot of time with her. She's looking for the back end. We'll get to her later. Yoko, who's eating, she was over here for a second. I don't know if she'll come back. Yoko, do you need a scritchy scratch somewhere? She says, yeah, I'll be there in just a short second. You hop over these logs. Very agile. Yoko's an Icelandic. Did I say Gracie's an Arabian? Hello, cutie. How's it going? What? Yoko is the fluff master. Very, very fluffy. Look at these huge, fluffy ears. Oh, she also likes a good ear scratchings. You can see it in her eyes. See how they twitch a little bit. Can I have the other ear, or do you just want this one? This part here. Met a lady who had a donkey. This donkey hates ears touched. Said, I've never seen such a thing. Let me see. True enough, donkey was a little adverse, but a little bit of time, that kind of stuff just goes away. I've never seen a horse not like a good solid. Can I do the other side before I leave? If I put my hand over here, she might reach towards it, and then I can trick her and come around and then get the other ear. There. Might as well balance her out. Oh my god, these things are so fluffy, it's crazy. Yeah. Big fluff. Very cool horse. Yoko's a lovely little Iceland. I think she's about 15. Gracie, Yeah, I think I said 8 or so. All right, moving on. Let's get to the boys and then we'll get on with feeding these guys. But little New Year's scritchy scratches. Hey buddy, you look really good. Your colors are awesome. I love the way his muzzle sort of turns that uh-oh, he's asking for the back end to be sorted out. Very, very common. Oh, I don't want to touch that side much. Luke is, gosh, I think he's 9 or 10 now. His tail's growing back. Look at this big fluffy thing coming back. That's nice. Kind of loses it in the summer a little bit when he scratches it off from the sweet itch. Let's see if he'll come over. Check out his muzzle. I love, as I was saying, I love his muzzle color. He's got his lips just turned into a little blonde. He's got this light brown on here on his nose, and it just fades up ever so nicely into this dark, it's almost black here, depending on the lighting. Light brown, sort of burgundy kind of look. Hi, buddy. I've known Luke the longest here. Had him since he was 3. So we're best friends. Yeah, we're always best friends. He's not the biggest fan of ear scratches, to be honest, but he'll, when he's in the mood for it. Right now he's in the mood for his shoulders or something. Shoulders or butt. So yeah. He's only got one thing on his mind. No, I did want to wait till I get some gloves or something. Everybody says you should just carry around a big brush. Well, it's hard to carry around a brush and a coffee and a camera. So that's the way it goes. We'll get to them later. Today's going to be a bit of a spa day for these guys. I got to get on with some trimmings. And we'll say hi to Ronnie. Ronnie I've had almost as long as this place has been around, about 6 years. I think I bought him just before. Come on, Ronnie. I gotta come over. We might go to him because he's such a sweetie. Put my coffee down. Post. Let's go say hi to Ronnie. The only one we're going to, and nobody's not coming to us. But yeah, that's it. Noisy. Hey, buddy. Whoop. Where are you going? Come here. He's like, you smell like Luke and everybody else. Oh, probably wants the same thing. And he's quite cautious about it. He's really nice. So we'll give him a big fluffy scratch. Ronnie is a quarter horse. Luke was an appendix, as far as been told. I don't really know. He's a mutt. Again, another rescue, $500. Ronnie's my only, or my first, not my only, but my first purebred. He's a purebred quarter horse, so he was a couple grand. I got him, and I think he was 4 at the time. 4? Yeah. He's about the same age as Luke, 8 or 9. Going on 10 maybe? I don't even know. I do have papers for him, so I can find out. So fluffy. Ronnie is the sweetest. He's a very kind and sensitive horse. He is fantastic at being an example of what it looks like when a horse sort of checks in. Just like that. Just sort of comes over and checks in. I'll step off for a second, see what he does. But he is, he's a thinker, and he's strong, and he's fast. He's nice to ride, but he's a little bit nervous based on the way he was trained from the beginning of his life. Oh, okay, just tolerate me. Tolerate me, buddy. It's not always going to be your requests. You just always love a good eye cleaning and having them get a little bit soft. Come here. It's okay to direct your horses around a little bit and ask them to sort of tolerate being touched in certain places, because you never know when you're going to have to deal with some kind of injury or something like that, and they have to get used to the idea that you're going to just randomly touch. A lot of people ask, like, why do you constantly go for their face and stuff? A lot of horses get injuries to their face. Lots. They're morons. And they will rub up against something, or they will go up against a fence, or they'll get bit or something like that. And you got to be able to get on their face and just touch it. And plenty of times they just get soft anyways. They are the loveliest. But Ronnie's a little weird with the top of his head until he's not. So I usually just kind of bug him a bit till he kind of gets a little bit better. Again, it's okay to direct. We're not here to hurt. We're here to be nice. So when they say no to you being nice to them, it's kind of a problem, because they're either controlling the space or they're afraid. So we got to get rid of both of those problems. Problems? Well, one of them's a problem. One of them's just what it is. Sometimes horses are just like that. You just say, it's okay. I'm here to help. There. A lot of branches and stuff. The snow and freezing really did a number. Had to remove a couple of trees from the pathways. Old trees that had just fallen down. So that's everybody. Hopefully it's been a nice little walk around for everybody. I'm gonna get on with stuff. Lots to do today. And that's what we're gonna do. But first off is feeding horses. So hopefully everybody's had some great holidays if you had them. If everybody celebrated Christmas, hopefully it was a good Christmas for you. We do, so that's why I bring it up. This is Canada, so everything went well here. It's a great time, good time off, and good time for reflection. Things to think about in regards to what has been done and what we will be doing. You know, in the last 6 years or so, this place has gone from nothing to something, and it's exciting. It's really, really cool, and I can't wait for this year to just get boogieing on. We've got so many plans and a little bit of expansion. Maybe just one more expansion to do. I hope everybody has a great new year. Happy New Year to everybody. And I will see you guys in the next one, where we talk about some training stuff. I've got some horsemanship stuff and all round general, obviously, horse behaviors that we do with the playtime and whatnot. So I'm gonna get on with feeding. So that's it for this one. But Happy New Year, everybody, and I will see you in the next one.